Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Yen, and today I am going to share what sold in May. So if you guys don't know, I resell online and most of these sales are from Poshmark, but I do sell on eBay, mercari, and Depop as well. So if you guys are interested in watching this video, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and also give this video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it, and let's get started. I decided to do this video because I haven't done a what sold video in a while, and I thought it would be kind of helpful. I like to watch these types of videos, so I hope you guys enjoy them as well. The month of May was kind of slow for me. It did pick up a little bit for me, but then it kind of like leveled out. I'm going to share items that sold for over $50. I have about 10 of them, and then I have some that are over 100, and then I will share some of my fail sales at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to start off with the sales that sold on Poshmark, and the first item that sold was a pair of hunter boots. So let me scoot over so I can insert a picture of the item right here. They actually came with the hunter boot socks, which I think helped with the selling price because they did have some minor marks on them, and they sold for $81. I listed them at $90, which is a super reasonable offer that I got, and I profited $54, so a really great return. I bought them for $10.80 and they sat in my closet for 92 days, so that is a little bit long, but surprisingly they sold in May, so I was really happy and just very glad to have gotten that pair out of my house because it was really big and took up a lot of space. The next item I have on my list was a fry dress, and I've never picked up a fry dress before, so I was really intrigued to see how the item would perform. And I did look up some comps, but they didn't look really promising. They did look decent enough for me to make a profit, so that's why I picked it up. But I listed the dress for $75 and got the full price sale, so I was really happy with that. I didn't know how long it would sit in my closet, but because I put the word boho, I feel like that's a keyword that people would be looking for in the springtime. I bought this dress for $4.32 and made a profit of $55. It was in my closet for 43 days, so not too bad. And then the next item that sold was a pair of mother jeans, and these were really beautiful. I actually found them not too long ago in Austin, so I will make sure to link my Austin video above. My then fiance now has been actually picked up this pair for $9.73, and I just knew with mother jeans I would be able to make a profit. I sold this for $76. I listed this for $95, but I went ahead and accepted that offer just because I didn't know how long white denim would sit, and this sold in a week, so pretty happy. I made a profit of $51. Also, a lot of these sales I accepted in May just because my sales were really low and I wanted to pick up on sales, so I accepted a lot of offers. The next item that sold was a pair of Free People jeans, and these were really different. The style is called the Just Float On flare jeans, and these were like khakis with the black floral print on them, and I just didn't think they were in style. I actually listed this pair for $60 and it sold for $51, so I was really happy, and I had this pair for quite a while. I just couldn't get myself to list it. It sold within 10 days. I bought this for $4.32 and made a profit of $36.48, so really great, and I was just so happy that it sold pretty quickly. The next item that sold, I would consider it a good sale but also a fail because I picked up this Reformation dress and it was super cute. It is the Cremini dress in the Desiree style. I think it was a midi dress, and the picture right here, perfect for spring. I love the dress. This was something I picked up from my first time doing retail arbitrage from Nordstrom Rack. I knew that I wouldn't make a big profit. I ended up only profiting $24, so not too bad, but I expected more because I paid $51.94 for this dress, so a really steep price. I listed this for $120. I got a couple of offers and ended up accepting a $95 offer just because I wanted to make my money back. This item sat in my closet for 50 days, so I just went ahead and let it go. I wish I didn't pay that much for the dress. The next item that sold was this black one-piece swimsuit by Andy, and this is actually a new brand that I picked up. I've never really done research on swimwear, and I was really surprised to have found this. It was a new with tag and it retailed for a lot. I listed this for $70 and got an offer for $50, so I just went ahead and accepted because I know that swimwear sometimes sit for a while and I didn't want it to sit for that long. I paid $6.50 for this, so I made a profit of $33.50. I was really happy with that, and it sold within 5 days, so really fast and a decent offer. And the next item that sold was a pair of Joe's jeans. I have never really done research on Joe's jeans, but this pair was just brand new. I really liked the style. It was a mid-rise boyfriend, but it looked super cute, so I went ahead and picked it up to try. I picked this pair up for $4.87. I don't remember how much I listed it for, but it sold for $61, so I was really happy with that and really surprised. I think I listed it pretty high just because it was a newer style. I profited the $43.93, and it was in my closet for 57 days. The next item that sold was a really cute Free People dress. This was a pretty popular style. It was a lavender dress that is embroidered, and it was a maxi length. I picked this up for $8.07. It was sold on one of the days where I sent out a pretty big discount, so I sold this dress for $68, which is really great. I think I listed it for $80 and I made a profit of $46.33. Next on my list of what sold over $50, I sold a pair of Madewell jeans on mercari. This was the only sale I had on mercari for the entire month, and mercari has been pretty dead for me, so let me know if you guys are still selling on mercari, whether I should continue or just stop. But this was a pretty good sale. I think I listed this pair of Madewell jeans for $75. It was their curvy high-rise fits. It was part of their petite line, so I think that will do really well. I listed this for $75 but got an offer for $56 and went ahead and accepted just because I know that Madewell will typically sell for like $30 to $40, but sometimes it can sell for $50 plus, and I was pretty happy with that because I picked this up for $7.57. I profited $42.83. And then the last item on this list sold on Depop. It was a vintage jacket by Painted Pony, and if you guys don't know, you should definitely look up this brand because they have some really cool pieces. They're like tapestry needlepoint designs, and I think they were so cool. I found this jacket for only $2. I knew that it could sell, but it was sitting in my closet for 55 days before it sold, and someone bought it for $80, so I think that was pretty reasonable because I listed it for $100 and I profited $62. So those were all of the items that sold for over $50. Now I'm going to share 5 items that sold for $100 and up. So the first item that sold for over $100 was this Nuki. I think that's how you pronounce that brand. Sometimes they are sold at Revolve. It was actually my first time picking up this dress. It was just a black strapless gown, and I thought this was perfect. I love selling dresses in the springtime because of prom, wedding season, and all of these events. So this dress sold for $130. I listed it for $200, so it was a pretty significant drop, but again, May was a little bit slow, so I went ahead and took the offer because I profited $94 from this dress, which I think was a really great return. I paid $9.74 and it sold within 41 days. So the next item was another dress, and this was a pretty cool dress. I found this diamond dress. Literally, it was like a diamond print maxi dress, and it was very interesting. It is by the brand Les Suburbi. I don't know how you would pronounce that brand, but it was called the Diamond Life dress. I didn't even know that there were diamonds all over the dress until I actually looked up the dress, and I picked this dress up for $21.64. I regretted picking this dress up. before it sold because I was like, okay, who would pick up this dress? But I'm just really happy that I found a buyer for this dress. That just tells you that there's a buyer for everything. And this dress was around $300 retail, but I sold it for $200. I was happy to make a profit of $138.36. It was sitting in my closet for 216 days, so that was a really long time. These all sold on Poshmark, by the way. And the next item is also a dress. This was a black lace mixed dress by Rebecca Taylor, and it was my first time actually selling this brand. I thought this dress was gorgeous, and I just knew that it could sell for a really high price. Comps didn't show that it would sell for that much, but this is where you kind of trust your own instinct. And I listed this dress for a really high because it was brand new with tag. It retailed for like $300 plus. So I listed this dress for $225, and it sold for my full asking price, which I was really happy about. I made a profit of $170.21 because I spent $9.79 on this dress. It was sitting in my closet for 97 days. I'm really glad that it's out of my house. Another dress sold, and this dress was also from my Austin trip, so you guys will see that in the haul. It was a gorgeous Kate Spade dress. I paid up for this dress. I paid $27.05, but I just knew that comps looked really great. It sold for $150, and I actually listed this for $200, but it sold within 8 days, so I went ahead and accepted that because I made a profit of $92.95. The last item on this list sold on Depop, and it was a Burberry bomber jacket. I couldn't verify that it was authentic, but I had all of the pictures so that the buyer would know. There were some faint stains, and I ended up listing this for $100 just because I was unsure, and I sold it for my full asking price. I was really happy because the buyer left a sweet message. I actually had this for quite a while. I picked it up last year in like December or something, and I didn't really get this item listed, but it sold pretty fast in 41 days. So I profited $70 and was really happy with that sale. Moving on to all of my fails. Some of these items are okay, but they are just not what I wanted to sell these items for. So that's why these items are on my failed list. But the first item, I would consider this a fail because I did sell this item on eBay, and it was a pair of Salvatore Ferragamo black leather slingback heels, and they were really cute. I listed this for $75, got an offer for $55, went ahead and accepted, and when they actually received it, they actually requested a return, and this was my first time handling a return on eBay because I do have the no returns accepted in my profile, but I just know that buyers can still open a case and that eBay will sometimes still protect them and allow that to go through even if you don't accept returns. So I just didn't want to think about it and deal with the headache, so I just went ahead and accepted it. And I also don't know how to make the buyers pay for returns, so let me know if you guys know down below. But I lost money on this item because I had to pay the return cost for them to ship it back, so that was a little bit annoying. I'm just going to move on and get this item listed again. The next few items sold on Poshmark that made it onto this list. This was a pair of vintage shorts. They're like lingerie shorts, super cute, just a champagne pair of shorts, and they were by Erica Intimates. I just knew that it wouldn't sell for much, so I listed this for $25. It actually sold on one of those days where I sent out a big discount, so it sold for only $12. So I made a profit of $7.25, and it was in my closet for 121 days, so a little bit long, but I'm still happy to have made the $7 in profit. Now I know not to really pick up something like that. The next item was also a fail that I'm not really surprised by, but I picked this item up because it was a pair of Calvin Klein jeans. It was a straight leg pair of jeans, and I thought that would be decent enough to pick up, but I just think because of the fit and the color, it wasn't really desirable. I don't really remember how much I listed this item for. It was really old. It only sold for $15, so I was really sad because I think I listed it for at least $35, and I made a profit of $10, so I'm just going to take it. It sat in my closet for 508 days. Next up was a dress that I picked up at the bins, so I'm pretty okay with accepting a lower offer because I just didn't pay up much for this, but it was an Anthropologie, a Kemi and Kin striped dress. It was very interesting because it's like a mock neck sleeveless dress. I sold this for $16 and made a profit of $11. I picked this up for $1.60, so not too bad, but it was in my closet for 263 days. It was again one of the items that sold when I was running a sale, so I was just really happy to have gotten the item out of my house. And then the next item was a Zara wool blend gray sweater. It was really cute because it was a little bit oversized, but it didn't sell in the winter, so I was really surprised. It's May now, so I went ahead and just accepted the offer because I have a lot of outerwear and I don't want it to be sitting in my closet for another year. I accepted a $16 offer and made a profit of $10.80, which I was really happy with because I only paid $2 for this item. It was in my closet for 238 days. If you guys are sending me offers for outerwear, I will probably try to accept because I just have a ton and I don't have space for all of them. The next fail item was a Tommy Hilfiger bag, and it was a green and navy bag. I thought it was pretty cute, but it was also one of the items that sat in my closet for a long time, so I was just tired of seeing the item. I sold this bag for $17 and made a profit of $11.60. It was in my closet for 524 days. That's how you know I would be willing to accept anything, and I only picked up this bag for $2. Next up was a cardigan. I thought this cardigan was really cute. It was just white crochet and cropped, so I thought it would be desirable. I listed this for like $35, hoping to sell it for at least $25, but it only sold for $15. I picked this up for $2 and made a profit of $10. It was sitting in my closet for 218 days. Then I have two sales that were fails on Depop and then one on eBay. So the next item was a vintage sweater that was from my personal collection, so I just put the cost of goods as $0. Again, it was in my closet for quite a while. It took 145 days to sell. I made a profit of $13.50. This is another outerwear piece. It was a vintage Lee denim jacket. I just think that this was a more fitted style, so that's why it wasn't really desirable. I was hoping to sell this for a little bit more, but again, it only sold for $15 on Depop, so I made a profit of $11.50. It sat in my closet for 282 days. I picked this item up for $2, so it was okay for me just to let it go. The last item that I have to share with you guys was this Cabbie tank top that sold on eBay, and I just knew that it wouldn't sell for much. I just picked it up from the bins because it was one of those items that I could get a little bit for, and it didn't weigh much, so I sold this for $13 and made a profit of $9.70. It was actually in my closet for $256, so I was really happy to have gotten a lot of these older items out of my house. So those were all of my sales from the month of May. There were some in there that I didn't share with you guys because this video would be too long, but I hope this was interesting. I tried to include items that I think would be helpful or somewhat interesting for those of you out there. Let me move back to the middle, but I know that everyone's journey is different and this is just my journey, so don't be too harsh on yourself if you are not getting these sales, and I'm proud of you if you guys are doing great and making all these amazing sales. So I was just happy to have gotten all of these sales regardless, and I hope you guys found this video somewhat helpful. If you guys enjoy watching these videos, please let me know down in the comments and I will be sure to make some more. Also, give this video a big thumbs up if you guys found it helpful or if you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe down below as well. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!